Hello everybody, my name is Doggy, and welcome to the first NND community video. I'm your host, Doggy, the community manager, and with me, I'm with the guy that brought this idea to the light, Midtz himself.
What's up, everybody?
Yes. What this video mostly is gonna be is really give attention to all of you, the players of NND. To give you guys some attention and some love for playing on the server, because we appreciate y'all. So what we do in this video is mostly gonna be like short clips, maybe more edited videos of 5M footage that is really related to drifting or cars in general, so there's nice pictures or cool clips or crazy stuff, you know. Everything that happens on a 5M drift server, usually NND. So we're gonna pretty much splitting up the video in different parts. So we're gonna begin with some shorter clips, then we're gonna jump over to some videos, and then we're gonna talk about some pictures, and we're gonna talk about the different clips, say what we liked, what was good, what was bad, give some constructive criticism, and maybe give some opinions what we think about the video. So yeah, if you all think anything we say in the video, maybe you have another opinion, or if you want to just have a good idea for the video, feel totally free to drop that in the comments so we can discuss about it there.
You can also vote your favorite in the comments if you want that.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe if it's one of these videos that you like extra much, you can put it in the comments and say thank you for your submission, because this is only your submissions, you guys' videos. It's none of us. Sometimes it might be, because I wouldn't say we should limit so we can't participate as well. If we actually upload something good, I think we should be allowed to have it in. We don't have any in this video, so it's only you guys.
I just want to add in that I am really appreciative towards everybody that has submitted, towards thinking about that this was starting as my idea. So for me, it means a lot.
Yeah, it's really good that even though this was kind of random, that a lot of you actually joined in and posted. So thank you very much, and let's get into the video, shall we?
Yes.
So what we're gonna be doing is that we're gonna begin with me talking about my short clips, and then we're gonna move over to Midtz short clips, and in that same format for the other video. So we're gonna be doing it that way. So what we're first gonna begin with is a clip from a Twitch stream by a dude named Dismiss. Seen him around a lot. He's in Team Honeigan. His video is called First Time. It's a very interesting video because he does this for the first time ever, and he just hits it pretty much perfectly with a minor flaw, but otherwise super clean. So are you ready to watch it, Midtz?
Yes, I am. You have to count it down though.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, start. As you see here, he starts getting into it, he gets close to the bridge, and this tight little gap, he does two perfect 360s. He does fail a little bit there with the positioning, but otherwise insanely clean. Just perfect, and then finishes up with some more 360s.
Yeah, I saw that he struggled a little after the last turnaround. He was aching a little on the last transition right there, but he saved it and got it back in, and he had really clean lines out of that corner right there.
Yeah, 100% agree. So that's the first video. That's pretty much how it's gonna look. For the rest of the video, we're gonna give our opinions about the video, talk about what we liked, what was good, what was bad, and we're gonna keep going. So the next clip is also from a Sin member. His name is Volokh, a good friend of ours. Chill dude. He's driving a S13, a very clean S13 as well, and he does some very clean driving. It's like perfect. If you could say drifting at its finest, this is it. So let's get right into it. Are you ready?
I just want to mention this. Volokh gets 1+ rep point from me already because he is a fellow Norwegian.
Okay.
Okay.
Plus one. Okay. So let's jump on. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. And here we go. Get ready for this. This is just, it sucks that the quality isn't the best, but just look at this. He gets close to the first one, and then just so
shit.
clean, and he just gets in on it, and then up here comes the bridge. He just gets for it.
A
Yes.
full rear
Gives it
bumper grind.
Yeah, gives it some kisses, and sadly he gets some alarm or something on his phone, so he gets
Yeah.
cut off. But otherwise, so clean.
Dude, the whole rear bumper grind right there, that was
Yeah.
some mental stuff.
If he only didn't like lift his rear, he could probably have kept it going, so it would been even better. But otherwise,
It's
like probably
but the thing about touching walls, you can't predict them to not lift your ass up because they are somewhat buggy anyways. How you try to
Yeah.
grind them, so
I agree, but yes, definitely like probably my favorite clip of the month.
a
So,
really clean one at least.
Yeah, so that's my clips. So now it's time for yours.
Yes, let's move on to my top clips. Okay, so my number one video is from Honeigan LeBron. This video is really freaking special. I had my jaw drop on this jump right here. It's out of the ordinary. It's a carbon jump, but it's really out of the ordinary. So you ready, Doggy?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
1, 2, 3. He jumps, pulls it into a freaking 360, lands it, goes onto the wall, and goes back up on the road with a reverse entry and holds it. And I wish I could have seen the rest of that shit because that thing was brilliant. I don't know if LeBron intentionally had a halfway reverse entry on the last on the last landing right there, but even if it wasn't, or if it was, I loved it, and I wish I could have seen the rest of that corner right there. That would have
Yeah,
made
I agree.
it perfect.
Yes, I definitely agree. It was really clean.
Yeah. This is the last clip I've chosen, and it's also from Holly. And every video I've chosen is something out of the ordinary. You never see this like every day on, except if it's like a freaking group of people trying to copy what one guy has done to show people.
Let's begin.
Yes, I'm gonna start the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go.
With the gym, babe?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's with Jinbei.
Ooh. Oh, and the front bumper grind.
Yeah.
Oh, if they only like kept going there in the end. Oof. That would have been clean.
That's why I wish. That's what I wish with the video as well. I loved the jump drift. I loved the 360 freaking tandem jump landing. The only sad part is that he sadly hit the front with the front bumper on the rail. But what I really liked was how Jinbei transitioned from left to right on Holly's car while going at such a really weird angle and having such a high speed. So
I wish the camera angle almost was from Jinbei, because you can see when pretty much during the 360 that Jinbei gets in Holly's camera, so Jinbei disappears. So I almost wish you could see either from like a third person view of both of them, or just Jinbei's angle, and it would be very nice to see.
I totally agree. I also want to say this, that your videos are not gonna get excluded if you have just a short clip of you doing something cool, but if it's edited in Rockstar editors, we're not gonna exclude it or anything. It doesn't have to be a live from. You can post edit it in Rockstar editor and then upload it if you want to, just to keep that clear. So we would actually respect that, because then we get more angles to see what's going on.
Yeah, if it's a video, it's good. The more work you put into it, the more we're gonna like it.
Yes. Okay, so that was all my clips, and I want to say again, thanks to everybody that freaking submitted their clips. And damn, let's move on, man.
Yeah, let's move over to the videos. When I say videos, it's more longer, maybe things with more work put into it. Of course, these clips also have some work into it, but then it's mostly in-game work, while, for example, montages and such are usually post edited and music work and all of that. So that's why I categorize them on their own as a video, because they're way more work than just recording in-game footage. So you don't think that one is worse than the other. Both of them are good, but I think they are different categories. Yeah, we're gonna check out a really good video by CTN said. Yeah, Citizen does very good shorter clips. Shorter videos, like fast pace, good editing, good music, really dope videos. We're gonna link him below, and you can check him out. He does really high quality edits.
Yeah, it's only 21 seconds long, I see.
Yeah, it's the video is called Pepe. Kind of funny name.
Yeah.
It's with him and the Swedish show, and we're gonna check it out. It's quite fast paced, so we might have to watch it a couple of times to really
get an understanding of what's going on.
Okay, so let's watch Pepe by Citizen. So here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. Clean cars.
Oh, damn. I love the music though.
Yeah, this effect is just for some reason so nice, where you see that the car kind of distorts. For some reason, you would almost think that it would look bad, in a way, but it for some reason looks really like a really clean effect, and
he made it look really clean at least.
Yeah, and the transitions are on beat perfectly, pretty much. So this is like almost. I would say this is a top-notch video. The only thing I would almost could add is, like, for me personally, I think having two of the same car, or like 100% same car, color and everything, and wheels, I think that's kind of boring in my opinion.
It doesn't.
I prefer it.
I agree with you there. It doesn't make a lot of diversity in the video. It doesn't. What's it called?
Yeah, I don't think it gives it doesn't give personality. I think because it's. I think if it's a I don't know, I want to say a random car, but two different cars, you can understand who's who, for example, or understand that there's two people actually driving the cars.
I would understand it if it had if it been a tandem group with the same drift car, with the same drift team livery. That's understandable.
Yeah, I agree.
But if it's just a looking kind of normal JDM car, but both the cars are exactly the same, like you said, it doesn't quite give the personality. But I'm not gonna lie, I loved the video anyways. It was perfect.
Yeah, I agree. It's extremely clean. Just the overall clean video.
Yeah.
So that's my favorite video of this month. So let's move over to yours.
Yes. My video, it's from Trev, Blind Spot Trev, and this really caught my eye. I'm gonna explain why I like it after we're done watching it, so we're just gonna jump straight into it.
Aye.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
A very nice car inspection.
Oh yeah. The things I like about the video, really like, is the cleanliness, the smoothness, and overall anything that's like, because the way the transitions move, the way he has adapted his like the graphical settings are like, they're not too bright, but they're not too dark either. They are really dark, but they suit the video because it's rainy. It's kind of depressing. What's it called?
The only shot I could say something about, really, because everything is just the reflections are the cleanest part about it.
Yeah, everything's
just.
It really caught my eye, the reflections, and
Yeah.
the way he started the video as well. He didn't go directly on the car and stuff, and he didn't add too much editing. It's mostly zooming in and out and moving the camera and clipping,
Yeah.
but it's really hard to get the perfect perspective for such a video like that, and he nailed that point.
I agree. The only thing I could really give a point on is, or like a comment, is at 0.28 seconds. It's like, I agree, like the reflections is really the focus here as well, what really caught your eye, but I think that he could have had the front of the car a bit brighter so you could actually see a bit more what car it is, because from this perspective at 0.28 to, I don't know, 32 seconds or whatever, you can't really see what car it is.
You have a point, but I think that was the purpose of that, because later in the video he's in the garage thing where you can actually really you can make out what car it is by looking at the front. It's the 180 SX with the LED the headlights.
I think it could have been a tad bit brighter so you could see a bit more details on the car itself, even though that the darkness is the good part about the video.
Yeah,
because you could really like looking just at the neons from on the ground, like glowing purple or pink on the ground, just looks so beautiful.
Yeah,
combining with the reflections of the car. But I would also kind of want to see a bit of the car more. So if sure, what's sad is that you can't really get a front light on the car. I wish that you could add some extra lights in Rockstar Editor, so maybe that could in some way had a bit brighter on the front, so you could see like not much, but just a tad more of the front, so you get more details.
Usually, what I would have done in a situation like that is to get another car out and just use its headlights for. Either background lights or something like that. I've done that in some of my photos. My favorite part on the video is at 1 minute and 10 seconds. The lightning there and the perspective he uses for the zoom. It's
so clean.
Yeah,
so
and
clean.
and I get a like the best explanation I could have for the video, as if I could put every word I said into one word. I wouldn't call it depressing. I would have called it dreamy, because it's got dreamy music. It's raining and the reflections and the colors and everything going on. It's not depressive or aggressive. It's really just dreamy, and I love stuff like that.
Everything was just perfect.
Yes. I have.
But
like you're saying about the darkness, but I don't personally, I don't have anything against it, but again, that's personal preference.
Yeah, like for example, like you said with the
10
1 minute and 10 seconds, you can actually with the reflections see a bit more of the front, and that's kind of what I mean, that you get a bit more detail on the front. It's still very dark, you can barely see the front, but still that reflection and some detail on the front gives it a bit more life in the front. So that's what I meant with having a bit more vision in the front, so you could actually see a bit more of the car. Yeah, so but yeah, that's pretty much all for the videos. Let's jump over to the pictures. Yes, so this picture is by Ariari Hamiel. It's I don't know, probably butchered it hard. What I liked about this picture is just you see a car and a beautiful city.
Yes.
I think that the car, it really feels like he drove up here on a Saturday night. He wanted to go for a ride, maybe take a smoke, you know. He drives up this mountain, thinks, yeah, this is a good place to stop. Puts the handbrake, makes sure it doesn't move. Then just walks out and takes a bit of air and just looks at the city.
Yes. I want to add that he got the light on the corner. I think that's from another car, and that's something I'm paying attention to, and that's something I really like, that he managed to get somebody else to park a car behind him so he could get that ambient light effect, and I really like that.
Yeah, it possibly is that way. I think there might be some labs on the map, but you might be right, I'm not sure. But otherwise, the only thing I would say on the this picture, like there is for a lot of pictures that are taken in 5M, is the watermark.
Yeah.
Always remove the watermark. Even though it's like this photo is probably taken pretty quick and then it's uploaded, it's always good to remove the watermark if you just choose to crop the picture smaller, or if you just use a tool to remove it. I obviously want to add that we are we don't want to act as we are professionals or have extreme skill. It's just that we actively do this stuff. We work on it a lot. Midtz posts way more than me because I'm usually not happy with what I do.
Basically, Dagida is better at video editing than I am, and
yes,
I do more photo stuff. So I'm not trying to be better than anyone. I'm just trying to be the nice guy and give the tips and tricks and stuff. Yeah,
we're giving our opinion.
Yes.
If you disagree, feel free to talk about it in the comments in a nice way, of course. But yeah, this is my picture. Let's move to yours.
Yes. Okay, so my picture is from my boy Depsy. Before I start, I got a lot of inspiration from Depsy in my photos, and I really are grateful for that. So moving on to the picture. This is something you don't see every day, and I really love the blur motion effect he added to the tires. I'm doing that as well on my photos, and I know how much of a pain it can be to do sometimes. It's a great picture, I love it, but what I can criticize about is the blurring in the background on the bridge thing. I don't understand that really, because it looks like it's blurring sideways.
Yeah, it's almost annoying for the eye almost.
Yeah.
I would rather have it just faded or blurred completely, normally blurred.
Or just clean at all, if that would have been easier. And I'm kind of like we've said a couple of times now, we're paying attention to detail. If you look at the tire treads on the front tire, you can see that they are not moving, they're just blurred.
Yeah.
And it's a really it can be easy, it can be hard to fix that, but the things I like about the picture is the way how he handled it, so it looks so clean and it looks so realistic.
Yeah, the reflections are so beautiful with the sun. The color just pops so much.
Yeah,
it's a very
like
good
a
picture.
really great cherry red right there. And the tire motion makes it looks like it looks like the picture is alive almost.
I agree.
And I really like that. Here you also have a good example of how Depsy eliminates the 5M watermark. He puts on the borders, which I was talking about earlier.
Oh yeah, I didn't actually notice. Yeah, you're right. I didn't see the black, so yeah, you're right. Yeah, and it's just an overall clean FC in general.
Yeah, it looks really great. What I'm also noticing is his body kit. He's using the same body kit for the front bumper, the side skirts, and the rear bumper, and I really like how he has fit the body kit with the wheels. I love those wheels on that car. I can't remember what type of rims they are, but I really like it. It's like a mix-up of retro JDM and modern.
Yeah, I agree, 100%. Very nice.
Yes. So that is my picture.
This is pretty much it. We've gone through the things that we feel like going through, and we can't say it enough. Thank everyone for their the posts, what you have uploaded, the footage, the pictures, the videos, everything. Thank you very much. We hope that you enjoy this video. And Mia and Midtz are totally happy to keep doing it if you guys want it. So keep sending those clips, videos, and pictures when we open up the channel again. We're gonna be aiming for the first of each month that we're gonna be opening up the channels again.
Yes.
So stay tuned for that. But otherwise, yeah, sure.
And if you have any suggestions at all, if you have something you would like to see more of, something you would like to see, like maybe a new idea pops up from one of you guys and a lot of people thinks that's a good idea, just send it into the comments, or you can DM me or Doggy at Discord if you want to. That's free for you to do. And other than that, I just want to add in myself as well. Thanks for all the submissions as well. Since this was originally my idea and started the whole thing to run, I really are grateful for what we have achieved so far, and I can't wait to see what kind of amazing edit Doggy is gonna make out of this.
Yeah, even though it's the first month and we really haven't begun anything, we can already see that this is gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. So thank you all once more. We're gonna see if it works. We're gonna try to aim big already. We're gonna ask all of you for one more thing. We don't have a name for this series. Please go to the comments, give us a name.
Yeah.
Anything that's funny, like NND related, just a good name. We're looking for a name. Right now we call it the NND community video, but that's boring, let's be honest. Come on. So go down to the comments, give us something funny to name the show, and if you see something funny, upvote it, and for the next video we might use that name. So
and if you
please do so.
And if you're asking why we want you guys to choose it, it's because it's not me and Doggy's video, it's not the submitters video, it's everyone's video. It's all of you guys who's watching right now's video, and everybody that wants this to continue's video. So that's why we want you guys to choose the name for it.
Yeah, don't forget, you can also subscribe, like the video, whatever you feel like doing. This is your video. You do whatever you want.
Hit the bell icon.
But yes, we're gonna be saying our goodbyes. Thank you very much for watching once more. Anything else you want to add, Midtz?
No, I just want to say I really respect everybody of you, and thanks for watching.
Yes. Have a good night, everybody. Peace out.